On this day in 1988, Frank McAvennie scored a last-minute winner at Dens Park to keep Celtic on track for the double. Last-gasp goals became a real feature of Celtic's centenary season, and few were more important than Frank McAvennie's 89th minute winner at Dens Park on the 13th of February 1988. Following a 1-0 win over Motherwell the previous week, Celtic were 3 points ahead of Rangers and had a game in hand, but with the Motherwell match following on from an edgy 1-0 win over Stranraer in the Scottish Cup, they were not exactly firing on all cylinders and could not afford any slip-ups as they arrived in Dundee. Young defender Derek White might have felt unfairly singled out when he was dropped for the trip, Billy McNeill being quoted by Alex Cameron in the Daily Record of the 15th of February 1988. Derek understands the pool system and accepted like a professional the fact that he was left out. It was for his own good as well as Celtic's. His play recently has not been his best. On a cold, blustery afternoon, Celtic lined up Bonner, Morris, Rogan, Aitken, McCarthy, Bailey, Miller, McStay, McAvennie, Walker, Grant, subs, Burns, McGee. The first half was one to forget, as Celtic's poor form continued, with more controversy over refereeing decisions than anything else. The Dundee Courier of the 15th of February reported it was a first half that was at best scrappy, at worst boring, and included a Celtic appeal for a penalty when McAvennie went down in the box. The main flashpoint was an off-the-ball clash between Roy Aitken and Tommy Coyne that ended with Coyne on the ground and resulted in a booking for both. Just before half-time, Andy Walker had to be substituted after being on the end of more than a few heavy challenges. 3 minutes into the second half, Chris Morris scored his first goal for Celtic, curling an exquisite free kick into the top corner. He was quoted in the Daily Record of the 15th of February. It meant a lot to hear the Celtic fans chanting my name. When I was with Wednesday, it wasn't like that. I was even booed once when I was warming up before a game. Having finally taken the lead, Celtic threw it away again almost immediately with a defensive blunder. James Traynor reported in the Glasgow Herald of the 15th of February. Bailey's pass back was short, allowing Wright to beat a hesitant Bonner and then chip the ball across goal for Angus to slide in and score. Rangers were cruising to a 4-0 win over St Mirren at Ibrox, and the prospect of the lead being reduced to 2 points saw the fans desperately urge Celtic forward as the final whistle approached. Chris Morris ran at Tosh McKinlay on the right wing and went down under his challenge. To the fury of Dundee and their fans, referee Jim McCluskey awarded Celtic a free kick. Morris took the free kick himself, and Frank McAvennie leapt above everyone to head it in at the near post, sparking scenes of wild celebrations. James Traynor wrote, "One Celtic supporter, being led by 2 policemen round the track towards the exit, perhaps even the jail, was dancing for joy. There have been many Saturday afternoons when those nicked were the lucky ones, but this young man's euphoria was not a reflection on the standard of play. He had just seen his team move in front 2 minutes from time. The constabulary could have been leading him to the electric chair, and still he would have jigged.